So here are two of the best builds you need to try in Terraria. So first up we have is the DOS build. For this build, you will need Hallowed armor set, which can be crafted fully using 50 Hallowed bar. So you need to defeat any of the 3 mech bosses at least 2 to 3 times. And wearing this armor set will give you holy protection buff, which makes it so that you are able to dodge any of the next attack done by enemy with a cooldown of 30 seconds. Now for accessories, you will need Brain of Confusion, which can be obtained either in expert or master mode after you defeat Brain of Cthulhu. And this is one of the most overpowered accessories, as the Brain of Confusion will give the player 1 in 6 chance to dodge any of the attack done by enemy. Next, you will need Black Belt, which has 8.33 chance to be dropped by bow only in post Plantera dungeon. This accessory will give you 10% chance to dodge any attack done by enemy, and you can also upgrade this accessory to Master Ninja Gear, which will also give you 10% chance to dodge and also an ability to dash. And using the dash will give you more chance to dodge an attack by yourself. But do know that Black Belt and Master Ninja Gear will not stack, so you can only use either one of them. And finally, you will need Cross Necklace, which can be obtained by defeating normal mimics and has a 16% drop rate. This accessory will double up your invincibility obtained after you take damage from 0.66 seconds to 1.33 seconds, so it is really overpowered. And this accessory can also be upgraded to Star Bell using Star Cloak, but Star Bell and Cross Necklace don't stack, so you can only use either one of them. With all of this combined, you will have 1 in 4 chance to dodge any of the attack done by enemy, and also your dodge invincibility will be increased to 2 seconds, which is extremely good. With this, you will be able to defeat any bosses quite easily, and you will have much better chances to defeat Daytime Empress of Light.
Oh wait.
To make this build further overpowered, you can use Betsy Wings, which is one of the best wings pre-Moon Lord, as this wing allows gliding, which makes you be able to dodge any attack much better. You can also use Terra Spark Boot to increase your mobility while you are walking in land or liquid, and you can use class specific emblem to increase your damage done to enemy. And if you are in master mode, you can use any of these 2 shields, or you can use Celestial Cell instead. Either of them are really good. With all of this combined, you will have one of the most overpowered build in Terraria. And on top of all this, you can use buff from potion, station, food, and permanent buff items to further make this DOS build more overpowered. And now for the second build, we have the Regen Build. For this build, you will have 2 choices for armor. You can either use the Crimson armor set, which can be crafted using items dropped by Brain of Cthulhu. You will need 52 Crim 10 bar and 42 tissue sample in total to craft the full armor set. This armor set has the best health regeneration ability in the game, but it has only 19 defense, so do keep that in mind and use this armor only if you are going for the max health regeneration. For the other armor set, you will need Square Helm and Valhalla's Breastplate, which are armor you can purchase from the Tavern Keep after you do the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Old Ones Army event respectively. You will also need Solar Flare leggings, which can be crafted only after you defeat the Moon Lord using Luminite and Solar Fragments. This build will have lower health regeneration than Crimson armor, but it is only a small amount. But it has a total of 57 defense, which more than makes up for it. For the accessories, you can use Band of Regeneration, which can be obtained from gold chest in underground or from chest inside living mahogany tree in jungle biome. Band of Myth, which can be crafted using Band of Regeneration, and Philosopher's Stone dropped by mimics with 1 in 6 chances. Shiny Stone, which is a guaranteed drop from Golin's treasure bag. Celestial Cell, which is crafted by combining Moon Charm dropped by Werewolf, Neptune Cell dropped by Creature of Deep, Moonstone from Vampire, and finally Sunstone from Golem. These 4 accessories will be the main accessories you will need for this build. But to make this build more better, you can use Frozen Shield, crafted using Paladin Shield and Frozen Turtle Shell. Star Bell, which is crafted using Star Bell and Cross Necklace, both dropped by mimics. For buffs, you will need Life Force Potion, Regeneration Potion, and any food that gives Exuality Stuff buff. Now let's talk about some basic of regeneration. When you move into area, you will have less regeneration than if you were standing still. So you will need to stay still if you want better regeneration. But you can increase this natural regeneration further by sleeping in bed or sitting in a chair. And your natural regeneration also depends on how much health you have, meaning the more health you have, the faster you regenerate. So max out your health using Life Crystal and Life Fruit to 500. Also you can use Vital Crystal obtained by dropping Life Crystal in Simmer, which permanently increases your health regeneration. Now you can also place down a bed, campfire, hot lantern, and connect some hot statue with 1 second timer. You can also use bottle honey to get honey buff, or you can place down honey near you to get honey buff. And finally, make sure it is night time for the werewolf buff to activate. And with all of this, you will have the most health regeneration possible in Terraria. But you can further make this better by reforging your gear to warding and using other potions to get various useful buff. With all of these, you will be really overpowered, as in you can just sleep to defeat some of the bosses. Just a quick little note, if you want the max regeneration, then use all of that with Crimson armor. But if you want to make this build to be able to defeat any bosses, then use the other armor set, place down a best statue, remove the bed, and then place honey and stay in there. And also use the parry of any of these 2 weapons. With this, you can defeat any bosses without doing anything. Just remember, you need to buff up after the timer runs out of buffs. This is one of the laziest build in Terraria, so go ahead and try them out. Anyway, thanks for watching and subscribe for more.